Amazon. Can you click go live?
Yeah. Oh, and it knows all the products?
Yeah, Amazon's really cool like that. All right, bring me her so I could do her hair. Hey guys.
Which one are you gonna look at?
My Instagram peeps. All right, I'm gonna do my daughter's hair first. So you guys can see the IKEA kitchen behind me. That's what we're gonna be talking about today. Just because I feel like it's more personal, you guys can jump on. This is why I gotta do her hair first. Can you say hi? Hello. So we have a few different cameras. She has no idea where to look. Can I do your hair, baby? Can I do your hair? But yeah, so I wanted to jump on. If you have any questions, let me know. I'd be happy to answer them. Otherwise, oh, okay, you can go ahead and go get Dada. Go get Dada. I also wanted to show you guys what it looks like when she uses it, because I know that, babe, I need your help as much as possible. That'd be great. Thank you. Can you please help me?
Yeah. You want to enter?
No, I would. If she doesn't want to be on the camera, that's fine. Okay, this is me, half sick, frustrated. Sorry about that. Okay, so we're just gonna jump right into things, and I'm gonna give you guys a little tour of the kitchen. If you guys have any questions about like where things are from, I'm happy to answer that. And then I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like with my 14-month-old daughter and how we kind of got things on rolling with her. So definitely ask questions if you have them. If you have questions unrelated to the IKEA kitchen, I'm also happy to answer those and talk to you guys. Yeah, so this is the IKEA kitchen. It was originally like all this brown color. I renovated. I have a whole YouTube video about renovating it, and there's actually a giveaway happening right now. If you want to win a free IKEA kitchen and all the supplies that you need to renovate it, you can go enter that on my YouTube channel. So super, super stoked about that. And to renovate it, all I did was paint it, and then I put contact paper on the counter, because the whole concept of this functional kitchen is that there's a working sink, and there's actually water involved. There's actual food involved. I want her doing things on this sink. So that being said, we need to protect the countertop that original wood. So I got a contact paper that will repel the water, protects the wood, and that is put on here. I also used contact paper for the backsplash. But yeah, so for this functional kitchen, I really wanted to make sure that I was getting items that were like safe and non-toxic, and that would actually allow her to use a kitchen like you normally would. So instead of getting like plastic bowls, we went with stainless steel bowls. This came in a large set, and I just kept the two smaller ones for her to start using. The rest are actually in my kitchen. And then everything else is set up so that she has easy access. So we've got silicone utensils. I really tried to find stainless steel utensils for little ones. It's impossible, but I really like the orange. It makes this kitchen pop. It's a cute little display. But these are actual utensils that she can use when she does learn to start cooking eggs, when she does start mixing things. It's not like play plastic. They're actual good quality silicone utensils, and they're really cute. They come with these 5 different ones, but also I have a couple more down here, a little spatula. So right now, she's not really using these utensils. She's only 14 months old. So for the most part, these are just decor. But as she gets more involved in cooking and I'm giving her more and more tasks, she'll use these more and more. Then we have an actual cutting board. So right here on the IKEA kitchen, it's supposed to be a play stove with buttons and it lights up, which is very fun for a little one. But this, having it be a cutting board, allows her to actually utilize the space. So she has different cutting utensils. She's got knives right now. At 14 months old, she uses this little wooden cutter, chopper, and she can chop different things. And this is actually what I'm going to show you later, is how she would chop a pear. This is a really soft pear. She's able to chop through it, and she will use this cutter. I purchased a set that had this wooden cutter and like all these starting knives, like these plastic serrated knives that are sharp, but not like sharp enough to cut human skin. So those are how we're going to start to progress with the knives, but this is the starting one. So that's where she's at. Some other functional items that we had are obviously the sink. So we have this functional sink. It actually works. The faucet is just a click on the top. She is a tiny bit too short. Adeline is pretty short for her age. And she's a tiny little bit too short to actually touch the top of the sink to turn it on right now, which stinks. Obviously, like we could get a stool. She'll be there so soon. And right now it's kind of nice because this allows me to help kind of lead the situation and interact with her to show her, okay, we press this button, it turns on, now we're going to wash our hands. Along with the sink, this is the actual IKEA sink that goes in here. We just drilled holes in the bottom of it so that it would drain. So we have a baby lock on this side of the cabinet, and the water actually drains into these jugs. So it's hard to see from that angle, but we have 2 jugs down here, one for clean water, where the faucet has a hose that goes into the clean water. And then under the sink, we have a funnel and a jug that catches all the dirty water. So we do have to empty this and replace it almost every single day. Usually like even sometimes multiple times a day if she's over here actually playing, which stinks. Like obviously you wish you had endless water supply, but for the functionality of it and for the learning experience for her, it is so worth it. Other things that we've included is a lot of decor. I tried to make things like that were functional, also look really cute. So up at the top, we do have a watering can and a real plant. So this was just a plant that I had in our house that we put up here. And I allow her to water it. We put water in here and she pours it. It takes a lot of hand-over-hand practice right now. I am definitely like guiding her, making sure she doesn't overwater it. But for the most part, she's learning. She's learning through that hand over hand, and soon will be able to do it on her own. We also have a few different pitchers. This is the glass one. Oops. This is a glass one that has a lid, so it is a little bit more precise. We actually haven't even started using this one. We have been doing all of her pouring practice with these pitchers. They are ceramic. They are breakable. Everything that my daughter uses is breakable. We want her to learn natural consequences, that she can't just chuck this at the ground. If she did, it's going to. Somebody asked about the light switch. I'm glad you did because I always forget this. It is a battery-powered light switch. So it's really bright out right now, but it does illuminate it. So when it's night out, when it's nighttime, you turn this on and it does illuminate the area so that she could work in the dark or wash her hands in the dark. And we also just have it stuck on. It comes with like little Velcro strips. You can also put like a nail in it and hang it on a nail or like a command hook, but it does come with these Velcro strips. And that's what we have it adhered with. And all it is a switch that turns on and off. This is something that Adeline can do completely by herself. She started turning on the lights probably at like 9 months, 8 months. I'm not sure. My husband would stand there with her and like show her how a light switch works, and she figured it out. So this is something that she can walk around to the side. She can reach here and turn on the light switch herself, which is fun. Down here or up here with the functional sink, we also have a soap dispenser, 99 cents from IKEA. I'm not kidding, 99 cents. We just spray painted it black so that it would go through the theme. And we put non-toxic soap in here. I talk a lot about non-toxic products, especially something that she's going to be cleaning her food with and washing her hands with. We want to make sure it's non-toxic. So we use Molly Suds. There's tons of really great non-toxic brands out there, but that's what we use for our dish soap. And then we have a little scrub brush. She has yet to actually properly use this. She just really wants to eat it, unfortunately. But this is just a little scrub brush that will eventually be what she scrubs her fruit with, how she cleans her dishes. And we're working on that. Like everything starts out as an exploration for her. So when she first, when she first uses this, it's going to be in her mouth. It's going to be a hammer. My daughter likes to make everything a hammer. And it's just a toy until she kind of figures out that she can manipulate it in a way to actually use it properly. Good question. Somebody asked about the cutting board. The cutting board is attached really well because this is something that she would want to pull on. So it does take some force to get off, but it is attached with Velcro. So you can see there's a hole. This is where the sink from, or not the sink, the stovetop from IKEA should go. And then we just have, this is wet because she just used it, but we just have Velcro strips, and then it sits right on there. Got to line it up and push it on. So I tried to put the Velcro strips evenly. So instead of just here and here, because then it would wobble side to side, I tried to put it here, 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 and so that it wasn't wobbling side to side. It was a sturdy place for her to do. Great question. Inside the, this is the biggest thing that Adeline has been doing. She loves to open up the cabinet and she loves to get her own supplies. So we try to keep it as organized as possible. She definitely is going to take everything out, especially when you first start with like an 11-month-old, a 12-month-old. They're just going to rip everything out and throw it on the ground. They really, really don't care about the organization. But as a parent, I'm emphasizing that. I'm keeping it organized. I'm reorganizing it again and again so that eventually it starts to become a place where she's like, oh, now I know where to find my spoons. The same thing happened with her play area. It used to just be like everything ends up on the ground. She pulls everything off the shelves. And now she understands, like, we play with one toy at a time. We get one supply out at a time. So to organize it, I use these acrylic bins. They come in a set of like 10, I think, or 8 on Amazon. And they're perfect because they're the absolute perfect size, depth-wise, to go all the way back. So we're using, it's pretty deep in here, like you could look, it's pretty deep. So this acts like a drawer, especially as she gets older. She's able to access all of it as a drawer because these are nice deep things. Inside of it, we keep the extra utensils, cooking utensils. We have spoons and forks. And then over here is where we keep her like other utensils. So like her masher, not her masher, her chopper, her masher as well, which she mashed avocados yesterday. So those are gone. But we did do that. And then down at the bottom, we keep cleaning supplies right now, which are little cleaning cloths, these little orange cleaning cloths, peaches to go with our theme. And then we also have like these face cloths for her to wet and wipe her face with. Again, she's not there yet. She's definitely not wiping her face yet, but she's going to. We're walking her through the process. She's picking up on the cues, and she's going to. We also keep down at the bottom enough, like whatever activity she's going to be doing. So if we're going to be serving her lunch, and we know she's going to need her water, we're going to put down the pitcher and the water glass so she can come over here, she can fill up her pitcher, and then she can pour herself water, which I'm going to show you guys how she does. She loves playing with water. She loves pouring herself water and drinking water. And then if we're doing lunch, or in this scenario, we're about to chop a pear, I'm hoping that she cooperates. Sometimes she's like, I love the kitchen. And other times she's like, do not put me near the kitchen. So we'll see how she does. Obviously, I'm not forcing my little one to do anything. But since we're going to be chopping pears, we also have a dish. Again, it's breakable. She has broken one dish in the 9 months that she's been using these for baby-led weaning, and it was honestly a fluke. It just hit the perfect right way. It fell off the table. It wasn't even like an aggressive throw, but she has thrown these at the ground. I've also made videos of me throwing them at the ground. They're pretty dang sturdy, but they're still breakable. They're still a real natural material, which is what I love. I just want her to be using real products. We go to grandma's house. She doesn't have plastic plates, so we use these instead. But I keep it here so I can tell her to get her own plate, to get her own cup, and to get her own pitcher. It takes a lot of guidance. She's a tiny little one, guys. You'll see it takes a lot of guidance, but it's so worth it because she's learning the skills, and soon she's going to be able to do all of the things all on her own, which is so fun to think about and to think how she's going to like get better and better at everything. Real quickly, before we dive into her actually utilizing the kitchen, on the side of the kitchen, hung with command strips, we do have some cleaning supplies, a little duster and a little dust broom, dust can, sorry. Those are just hung on, both of those are actually from IKEA, hung on the side. I do have a couple of options linked in Amazon as well. And then over here, we keep an apron. This is her little peach apron. It's waterproof. It's from Etsy. Super, super, super cute. I actually have a matching one. It comes with like a mommy and me matching one. And this is like what the basis of this whole kitchen was based around. And then we also have a bottle of water. This is just a cleaning bottle where she can spray and clean up her messes, and it's just water in there, so totally safe for baby. And I can show you her utilizing this too. She doesn't know how to squeeze it yet. I kind of show her, guide her hand over hand, and then she loves to wipe up. She sees mom cleaning up. She loves it as well. Hey, babe, can you bring me her? So before we dive into her utilizing the kitchen, does anybody have any questions about like the supplies that we use? Or anything like that. Somebody did ask about baskets. So in my original video, we do have a clean and dirty basket underneath with the cleaning products. Hi! And we got rid of those because we took the feet off to lower. IKEA, the IKEA kitchen allows you to lower it by, it's mine. I have an alarm for the tour and it keeps going off. So that's fun. Anyways, down to the bottom, there's baskets that are clean and dirty. And what, you want to say hi? We can lower the kitchen, but when I lowered the kitchen, my baskets didn't fit anymore, which was totally fine. She's not really utilizing the cleaning supplies just yet. Can I do your hair? Can I? This is the real task. But look, we're going to go on the kitchen. We're going to clean on the kitchen. And we're going to chop pears. Oh, what's Dada doing? Okay, look, mom's just gonna real quick put your hair up so you're not so crazy. Not so crazy. Wow. Look at that. That wasn't so bad. Okay, now I just have to brush the rest. And then do you want to fill up your water? Okay. But yeah, great question. So we will use the baskets once we raise it again, when she gets a little bit taller. But right now we just have them in storage and we'll use those later on. Okay, are you ready? Are we gonna play in the kitchen? Okay, Adeline, do you want to chop? Oh, you want to eat the pear first. Can you wash it? Can you bring the pear over here and wash the pear? She's still in her pajamas because we're trying to heal her eczema. So we're keeping her in these bamboo pajamas as much as possible. Totally different story. Do you want to chop the pear? Okay, ready? Come here. Can you go in here and get your chopper? Can you open up the cabinet? Yes. And can you get your chopper? Oops. Can you get your chopper back there? We don't need a spoon right now. Can you get your chopper? Can you get your chopper? That's the right one. Grab it. Yeah. Okay, can we chop our pear? Mommy will show you how we do it. Ready? We're going to chop part of it off. Okay. Now it's your turn. Can Mommy hold the spoon for you while you chop? Yeah, I mean, you're making some damage with that spoon. You're doing a good job. Can you use the chopper? Here you go. Grab the top. No, we don't want to. Do you want Mommy to show you? Look. Chop, 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 chop. Look. Chop it. Do you want to try? No? Are you going to eat the pear? It's so yummy. It's irresistible. What do you think? Do you want to fill up your water? Oh, thank you. Look, can you open this up and get your cup? Can you get your glass? Can you grab your glass? Okay, so I'm just filling up the pitcher and I'm gonna let her practice pouring. Can you put your cup up here? Can you put your glass right here? Wonderful. Just like that. Can you pour? Can you pour it into here? Oops. Whoa! We made a mess. Did mommy put too much water in there? Should we get a rag and clean it up? Or are you going to drink first? Oh, loves drinking water. Wonderful. Put that there. Okay, can we get a cleaning cloth? Oh, more pouring. Let's practice more pouring in the sink. How about this? Can you pour again in the sink?
She looked back at the camera. You guys
Wonderful.
see that?
Great job. Look, you made almost all of it into your glass. Okay. Yeah, so does anybody have any questions about like how we've introduced? You kind of see it's a lot of encouragement, a lot of guidance on me. We are at the point, I feel like I'm looking at my husband, where we can say, hey, can you go get a spoon? And she'll come in here and get a spoon herself and come back. She also knows the cabinet in our kitchen that has her bibs, and she'll go get a bib herself, which is cool. But yeah. Oh, thanks for sharing the live. I got lots of people sharing the live. That's nice.
Someone asked what's for lunch.
Oh, okay. So
That was me. Sorry.
I literally cannot handle you today. You are. Oh man. All right. Do you need more water in here? Can you say water? Can you look at mama? Say water. Water. There you go. Okay. I'm gonna turn it on. You have to fill it up. Beautiful. So see, she's so good at pouring. We started practicing pouring when she was 12 months. We were a little late to it. I wish I would have started sooner with her. But we started practicing pouring with this exact method. So I had a ton of like towels, and I would kind of like nest the cup or the glass in there, and she would. Can we close the cabinet? Can you close the cabinet for me? Thank you. And she would pour, and she got it perfectly on her first try. And I was like, this is way too easy. Like, it's supposed to be hard. I can't even pour in a glass and make it 100% of the time. So then she obviously made a lot of errors from then on out. But do you need more water? Can you say water? No, look at mama. Water. Like this. Water. You're saying food. Water. Good job. Okay, I'll turn the water on. Do you want to fill it up? Put it under there and get some water first. Wonderful. Oh, we don't drink out of the pitcher. We pour it into the glass. And yeah, so we started practicing around 12 months. We still practice all the time. We try to change things up to help her. Why so early? Because kids are capable of so much. First off, I feel like even for me, I waited longer for everything, for potty training, I just felt like I waited until like she was like, I'm so ready, instead of kind of like jumping and letting her learn beforehand. So like I didn't want to get to the point where she was needed to be, filling up her own water to finally be like, okay, I'm going to teach you how to do it. Instead, I was like having her work on these fine motor skills really early on so that she could slowly get a hang of things before we actually needed the skill. Same thing with potty training. Like, we started sitting her on a toilet way before. She's only 14 months now. But so we started when she was like 12 months old, sitting her on the toilet. And that eventually she's going to the bathroom a ton on the toilet, and she's nowhere near needing to be potty trained. So it felt like we just got like a jump start on things, which is really cool. Also, I feel like the more she does on her own, the happier she is. She just wants to explore and learn, and that's awesome. I want to support that. Wow! She just exited out of it?
No, I think she just moved it.
Okay. Somebody asked about glass. So the reason that we use glass is very Montessori approached. We try to, my sweet girl. helps to have dad whisk a crying baby away so I can answer your questions. But yeah, so we chose glass. It's very Montessori. We like natural materials. So ceramic and glass and wood, all things that she's going to see out in the real world. I feel like we tried like the suction plates, the bamboo suction plates actually, and she thought they were so fun. She was trying to rip them off the table. It was just a disaster. But when we gave her real materials and taught her we don't play with our plates, we keep them on the table, it just seemed to like transfer to the real world so much better. Like I said, we can go to grandma's house, we can go out to a dinner at a restaurant, and we get glass plates. Like unless obviously we can bring our own supplies, but there's always glass around. Glitching. There's always glass around. So we want her to know how to interact with it and respect it. And it's been going so well for us. Like I said, we've only had like one broken plate ever. And it was like a total fluke. It wasn't even like out of aggression or anything. So yeah, we started introducing this. I purchased it for her at 12 months old, and we started using it by the time I got it renovated and all the footage, because I wanted like pristine, beautiful, unused kitchen to take video of for you guys and share all of that. So by the time all of that happened, she was about 13 months when we introduced it, and she immediately loved it and wanted to learn. She wanted to figure out how to fill up her water. She wanted to figure out how to get her own spoon and get her own plate. And as she shows these desires, we just support them. So I can't really show you guys, but there's a table right here. It's just a little kid's height table, probably the same height as the kitchen, and her little chair. My husband and I sit on the floor for dinner right now so that she can sit at a table where she can climb in her chair herself. She can get her plate. She can walk her plate to the table. She can put her own things on her plate. She can get her own silverware, her own glass. She can get her own water. She can come over here and fill up her water whenever she wants. So it's all about allowing her independence and to do as much as she can on her own. And in turn, I feel like they feel in control and they feel like they can do things, which is so important to me as a parent. Thank you. A lot of people are saying that it's awesome and that they love it. I'm really happy. I have been talking a ton about this kitchen because, like I said, I really love that it encourages independence for your little one, but I also put so much thought into it. I didn't just buy anything and everything that people would purchase for their kitchen. I tried to make sure that it was set up as functional as possible and that everything was actually usable. It's good materials. It is good quality. It is also just actually usable. Like, it's not a fake whisk. It's not a fake pair of tongs that are cute and look good on the kitchen. They're actually real products that she can actually utilize. Same with like our scrub brush, our light. Everything is things that allow her to use this kitchen as I would my normal kitchen. And that's how I set it up. So I'm really happy that you guys like it. I want to let you guys know one more time that I am doing a giveaway. One person is going to win $300 worth of product, including the kitchen itself, as well as all of the products that you would need to stock it and make it functional. It's open worldwide. So if you're interested, head to my YouTube channel. You can find me at Jessica Hazeman, or you can click the link in my bio on either of my bios, and head to the IKEA giveaway. That is going to take you to my IKEA renovation video, which talks through how I renovated this to make it completely functional, which is a super helpful video. And all I ask is that you leave a comment, you subscribe to my channel, and you like that video. And that's how you enter the giveaway. You can also get 5 extra shares if you share, or 5 extra entries if you share it to any other social media. So share it to TikTok, share it to your story on Instagram, and you can enter the giveaway. So I hope you guys enjoyed the little tour, seeing it in use with Adeline, and I will see you guys next time.
Need help?